go. So, we're in the. I'm gonna call this the base for now. It's not. It's not where we're gonna live, but I just needed somewhere where I could go and hide to start streams and stuff. Mostly. Oh yeah. This thing doesn't work exactly how I want it to. I wonder if I put full blocks here, if it'll force it to go forward. But I don't know. I can always try it. I didn't make it automated or anything. I just the bees. I had them up top by the garden, like by where I'm growing all my food, and they weren't going back and forth. I put flowers on the other side of where they were, and they just weren't going back and forth. They were just coming out of their hive and staying in front of it. So I figured if I put some flowers where they can only go one space, it would work, and so far it has. So, and then here's my sugarcane farm. This will be lossless because the mud isn't a full block, and unlike bamboo, sugarcane doesn't. It's not a solid thing either, so the sugarcane that falls off can go right through. So we've been collecting that for a few days. I just put in a bone meal farm, but I haven't put anything in it yet to make it work. Yeah, we'll put a few other farms back here too, I think, and then we'll out here we got an iron farm. As you can see, there's a golem burning right now. This is the same one I built in my hardcore world, but I got so stupid with it. I can't believe how dumb I got. I got pixelated Rich to help me out here, and so we dug this all out because I was like, oh yeah, they can't spawn lower than because the villagers are at the bottom, so they can absolutely spawn lower. So we got this stupid stuff happening. But I think if I just go put slabs, because these are slabs on top of here, so nothing will spawn there. And it's only too high, so they can't spawn here. But I think if we go, we can dig all this dirt out if we want, and then we just put slabs down on this layer. I think we'll be fine. That's what there's my. I was wondering where this went. But we don't. Yeah, and then in here is just a couple of zombies in a boat, and the 3 villagers back there running scared. It's a pretty easy setup, but it works better if you build it into the ground instead of building it up above the ground. And then we got our nether portal and a spider. Well, I'm going to build a new sword soon. We also have MCMMO this season, which is pretty neat. Oh. I don't know what all the skills and stuff do yet, but I knew I was going to have to build a new sword. Of course, his friend's coming. Did I get a hit at? Oh wait, there's a skeleton. That's what it was. Maybe I'll shoot this zombie. Gotta go get him, buddy. I gotta move my bed downstairs because this is too stupid. There's sometimes I just like was it yesterday or the day before I was playing, and I couldn't sleep. I was too overrun by monsters all the time. Sounds like nope, we're good. Okay. Everybody, oh, my tiny cactus farm is good to go. Just trying to get enough cactuses to make a little cactus farm. But for today, as you can see, this whole area has been mostly flattened out. This used to all be a dark oak forest. And it all used to be at least this tall, too. But I've been digging because we need a huge perimeter for the main base we're going to build this season. I got to make a new sword, just in case. Any iron on me? No. Perfect. You know what? I might as well make an axe too. Alright, so let's go kill these creepers. In the end, we will start placing dirt. Oh, stupid. Still don't know what that does. I assumed serrated strikes would be like a bleed ability, but it doesn't seem to be. That's okay. Yeah, as you can see, we dug it all back to here. This area over here, we need to deforest and put down some stuff because our fence is going to run basically from like here all the way over there. Almost all the way over there. So I got to get at least these trees out of here, which I guess we can do right now. I think this one and that one have to go, and then I think we're okay. God, I love that. I still got my wood cuttings only one. No. That's because I picked up a bunch of crap I don't need. I will keep that gunpowder, however. Perfect. So yeah, we have a whole box of dark oak, and then we have this one as well. Oh, that reminds me, we should go to spawn and see if we sold any. I have a little shop that sells dark oak at spawn, so let's teleport over there. Because we kept that this season, which is really nice. It just saves so much time getting around, so you can focus on other things. It allows us to build bigger and better things if we want to. We got a tribute to Technoblade there. Because, I don't know if you haven't heard, he passed on, which is too bad. Seemed like a pretty cool guy. But anyway, let's see if we made a whole bunch. The funny thing is I don't need iron anymore because I built an iron farm, but I will continue to sell that at that price. And then Pluto is selling jungle logs, which looks like he's out of, and oak. There's only 10 there. That's weird. But he's selling that, and then Chris has got the other shop on the server. I don't think mending's in here yet. Just Fortune 3 books. Yeah, but I don't got the diamonds for that. Okay, so let's go back home. And then when this, I'm not going to fill that right now, but I will later. Let's throw that actually in there. Because it's not shared iron. Because me and Richard sharing that stuff, but the stuff I sell I'll just keep for myself. It's not like it's a huge difference. There's going to be tons of iron either way, so. But this is to keep it separate for me in my head. Even though I did just mix it with one iron from the farm. But I just dug out a bunch of stone here, so let's put all this back. Doing a lot of terraforming in this episode. So hopefully, maybe just turn on some tunes and grab yourself an adult beverage, and you know, if you're old enough. I guess should be the caveat there. And let's just chill. If you're in chat, feel free to talk along. I can use the company, I'll tell you that much. The exciting thing is, maybe by the end of this episode, we can start actually designing. I'm going to be building a big Gothic mansion this season. And by big, I mean, I think it's the biggest thing I've ever built. So, like I said, this whole area is for the fenced-in area, and it doesn't extend out of the mansion that much. And I believe it's about, I think it's about 153 blocks across just for the fence. So I'm using a reference for it that I found on Minecraft.net, but I'm going to be changing it a bit. Like the color palette and stuff, I think whoever made it looked like they were using like custom blocks, and we're not. So I think if I change up the block palette a bit, it'll not only look different, it'll go more for the look I'm going for, which is not really a vampire mansion, but like a darker aesthetic to the whole thing. It was originally going to be a straight vampire mansion, but I was like, I don't really know if I want to do that. So it'll be a little darker aesthetic. And I think it'll look really good. The other thing too is I don't know how far the fence has to come this way. I don't think nearly as far, because there's definitely a rectangular plot, but at some point I may have to come back here and remove some of this, but we'll see. Today is all about getting the rest of the plot ready so I can at least start building, at least start laying things out, you know, so that we can get moving, because everyone else has bases. Some guys have already conquered ancient cities and like made them into their bases and stuff, and here I am with that over there and a couple of farms underground. I think I'm going to continue building farms underground all season. I'm just going to hide them from the actual build because it doesn't really fit the aesthetic. Whereas last season, I probably could have put them in a little better. Like I could have put them in on an actual floor in the base instead of hiding them on their own floor, because it was a dwarven base sort of thing. But and you know they're industrial or whatever, but. Okay, so this is all filled in. This, however, needs to be brought up. We're just gonna be putting torches down under there. Looks like I'm gonna have to dig some trees out over there. And as you can see, I've already been doing this over here. Did, however, go a little far, so I can actually dig some of this back, but I don't know if I will. Let's take a look over here. I might just join this stuff up over here like this. You know, something like. And we'll come out to, and then there. So, you know, something like that. Just so it looks a little better, and then we'll fill this in too. I might even plant some more dark oak trees just outside of it. I'd like to have it where monsters will come right up to the fence, basically. But they won't be able to cross it because it'll be... And they won't spawn right at the fence either. You'll see when... if we get to designing the fence, you'll see it. Yeah, I'll round this off a bit too. Probably won't do as much of that tonight, but what I'm going to do is make this... Yeah, I don't think I need this either. Quite as far out. That's weird. I wonder how that happened. Because I don't think he's using Optifine. I'm using Optifine, which is actually working today. It wasn't working the other day very well. Kept crashing on everybody, but today it's been stable, so I don't know if that's... He might be using like Optifabric or something. I don't know. I don't know what Scotty does. But I've never seen a Mystic texture thing in Minecraft. It's a weird bug he's got going on there. Well, we might as well wait and sleep. While we do that, we'll go get the honey from the bees. Because I want to light this... My idea is to light this whole massive mansion with candles. Because I hate myself, apparently. But then again, if I get a spider farm... And we can move spawners again this season, so... They kept that in. So once I get a Silk Touch pickaxe, I can go looking for a cave spider spawner. And they'll have lots of string. And I can make tons of candles. Is this going any better? I can't remember. I don't think it has. I think there's only a few. I just did it so that there's just one thing at each corner, and it's 15 long. So if that one goes, all the pistons go, and if that one goes, the same thing. Saved a lot of resources doing it that way, because I've only been to the Nether for about 5 minutes. Oh no, that's not true. Me and Sean went to a fortress. I forgot. He was in a fortress, and I needed a few blaze rods, so I asked if I could join him. And and yeah, we got one. So we have a blaze spawner, which Sean was going to make a farm out of, but he hasn't come get it yet. So I'll have to bug him about that, so he gets on it. Yeah, I think I should fix this up first. So I can just, you know what? I'll just even, as long as we can get up and down for now, that'll be good enough for me. And then I'll change it later on. Once I know the dimensions better, I can change it. And I will, you know, I'll make this like a big hole that you can look into from over on this side or whatever, but not. You know, I'm just gonna stay here. So let's outline this. Yeah, we're gonna have to get rid of some more trees too, I can see. Well, for now. Also, I never thought there was a use for Swift Sneak. And I don't have it yet, but if you're putting stuff down and crouch walking like this, I think that's the big use for it. You could do this so much faster. I almost want to go into one of those cities and try to do it, but I'm also too scared too. Alright. It's too bad we're covering up so much. I really like this area right here, but I need the room. Oh yeah, and there's like a lush cave down there you can get to and everything. But for now, it's got to go. It's got to be covered. Yeah, I definitely got to take out all those trees. But for right now, let's put down all the dirt we can close to them. If I would stop doing that. The hardest part of this whole thing, other than actually building the house, obviously that'll be the hardest part, but is going to be motivating myself once it's done to go back and actually terraform around the edges, because I know I'm not going to get all that done before I start building it, because I really want to get going on it. But I'm going to have to motivate myself so hard so that, like, you know, like stuff like this just doesn't get left here, like big holes underneath and stuff. Whereas, like, if I make a hole and I make it go down, you know, like kind of like it does here. You know, if I do that, like right here, after the fence is in and all that, then it'll look good. But terraforming is such a pain in the ass. I don't know how Scar does so much of it without going insane. And then B-Dub's... Yeah, he must do a bunch of terraforming. I'm just trying to think if I've ever seen him doing it. But he probably does. I just can't think of a time. Oops. Oh my god. Okay, well. Pop that there, grab this. Oop. It's gonna be a nightmare lighting up underneath here too. I don't know why there's a torch down there. Weird. I don't remember ever actually going down there, and especially not to put down a torch. You know what, maybe I'll go build some torches and then we'll go down there and light it up before it gets too bad. I lit up a bit of the other parts, so we should be okay. That's not it. It's down here. I was almost right with how many I needed. The hell is it? There we go. Make a couple of stacks. I don't know why I used that. Oh yeah, our sword's gonna break before we get down there probably. Going from this side because this is, yeah, this is kind of lit up already a little bit. That probably wasn't needed there. Let's get rid of that. Pop this one in there. Are you sure, sir? That's what you want to do today? Alright. Put some more up here. Oh yeah, there's a whole gaggle of creepers there. Oh, I thought they blew each other up. I was kind of hoping they did. There we go. That's what I wanted. Oh, didn't realize those torches. Oh, right, because I got something in my other hand. If you have something in your other hand, you can't use the big things. And I forgot that immediately. Alright, yeah, we're going to do that all for all those up there, but as long as we get this. So I picked up that other sword again. That should be fine. If there's one or two spawns, it's not going to be a huge deal, but yeah, that whole side over there's going to spawn stuff though. Actually down here will too. Let's put one there. I'm never sure what's actually zero light level and what, you know, where I actually have to put stuff. It looks like there needs one. That probably didn't, but maybe there. If I over torch it, it's not a huge deal either. Okay. Let's put them out here too, just because that way we don't have to worry. Alright. Back up to the top. Let's, yeah, we're definitely, I want to get rid of all the trees basically over to there. Like with this tree and then these ones. It's going to take a lot of axes though. I gotta get these brown mushrooms. Better be more than 3. I guess some of them could have flown that way or something, maybe even up here. I have an extra axe I do too. I thought I'd brought one. Just 7. That's terrible. That's the thing I like about this thing too, is sometimes you get extra trees with it. Alright, let's go sleep and then get back to placing some blocks. Thought I heard something. Yeah, I did. Well, there we go. That thing hits way harder. Sometimes, it seems. Did I get any string or anything? No. And let's pop in here. Alright. Well, let's start placing stuff again. Why do I have 2? Oh, I thought I broke my shears, so I made some more. I bet if they were just in my inventory the whole time, I just didn't see them. So I'm an idiot. Alright, let's just pop this here all the way over. Like I said, we're straight flat earthing. So I guess I should go, before I go too much further, I better go cut those down. Just because they are going to be right in the goddamn way. I was really hoping I would get both of them. Oh, you can do more than one tree if you're fast enough. Good to know. Haha. That was quick. Alright, so then get rid of this mushroom. I have tons of red mushrooms, but not very many brown mushrooms. Is that all where they dropped? There we go. How do I get that time? Another 7. Oh, no, there's more. 10 that time. I think this might actually be good. It's good enough for us to work on for a little bit now, at least. Is that another? No. I thought there was another torch over there. It's just a dandelion. It's beginning to worry somebody was marking out their way to my base, which I don't know why I'd be worried. We got a good group of people here. But still, they could steal my wheat. What if they cut down my cactus? I need that cactus for poking stuff. Still got a long way to go. And then down the back over there, I have a feeling that's going to be a nightmare to terraform. It looks like it's going to drop fairly straight off, so. But that's something I can worry about way later. Right now that tree's got to come down. should have, maybe I should just turn the game sounds up. Make this a Minecraft ASMR. Oh, who are we kidding? I can't keep my mouth shut for that long. I guess I could whisper. Do you like dirt? I don't know what they do in ASMR streams. The closest I get is sometimes I'll watch like restoration videos for like sometimes it's old toys, sometimes it's old tools. And when those guys start sandblasting, it is good night time. I don't know what it is about the sound of sandblasting. It puts me right out. I didn't in shop class. I was always excited to do it. That was a million years ago, though. Oh, whatever. I'll get that later. I guess I'll get it now since I have to switch stuff anyway. Alright. Get this dirt going. You know, we're actually not that far from being done the hardest part, which is this over here. Because we have to constantly try not to fall off while we're putting this shit out here. Every time I get like I feel like I'm gonna get on a roll. Oh, hey there, fellas. Hold on, where's your? I don't feel like getting enemy of the villagers. I have villagers now. Shoot them, boys. There we go. Look, if you didn't come over here, you wouldn't have got stabbed up. It's as simple as that. Look, I got arrows sticking out of me all over. Well, on the plus side, I'm almost done my potatoes. I can start eating my golden carrots. I got villagers in a hole over there. That pig would move. They're in that trap door right there. And there are a couple of farmers. Only one of them had the good pumpkin melon trade, but they both give really good deals on everything else because I just captured zombie villagers and then cured them. Which is how I've been doing it lately, other than in my hardcore world I actually went and got them. But I think it's a better way to do it, is just go capture the, or at least for the first couple. Because you can turn them into farmers and start getting emeralds right away if you have some sort of garden or farm or whatever. I figured it'd be good because I'm going to need, I think I may or may not use mud bricks for a lot of the build, at least the outside of it. I haven't decided yet, but I might. I might also do dark oak. Oh, I'm out of dirt. I might do, I gotta fix my chair here. Oh, my back's killing me. I think I'm leaning forward too much or something. But I might do dark oak and then spruce or something too. I'll have to see what it looks like in the creative world. And then I'll make my decision and go from there. Let's make me another axe. And I'll grab these while I'm here. Oops. I'll stop walking into that every time I pick it. Just gonna make some trades with those pumpkins. Even though only one guy does it. That's not where that goes. That's a little sleep. And now, I found this fortune hoe in, like on the first day, maybe the second day, in one of those nether things. Oh, it didn't do anything. But yeah, it gives me more potatoes because it has fortune. So potatoes and carrots and seeds you get more of. But because of the MCMMO thing, sometimes that happens and you don't even have to plant more potatoes. So I get more potatoes and then I get free potatoes basically. Works the same with carrots. I don't know. I think it's random. I don't know why sometimes it does. It almost always, and it's probably not going to do it now because of, yeah, no. It almost always does 2 rows fully, and then 1 row you have to go plant some in. So I'm not sure what that's all about, but the beets is actually really good because when they grow back, like watch when I plant them here, they're much smaller there. And look, that one was right away. It's already done again. Might as well grab it. But they come back bigger than normal ones, which is awesome. And if you're just picking crops with your hoe, it doesn't use durability. So I can have this Fortune 2 hoe until I get a... Eventually I'll make a Fortune 3 one, but... That's just one. But even with the wheat, like you don't get extra wheat and you don't get extra beets. But, I mean, they grow up into the second stage and they pop back like that. So it's way better. Beautiful. Plus, it's a time saver, too. You don't have to actually replant, which is really nice. Let's turn these into hay bales. Right here. Oops. Don't forget to put the actual wheat away. Alright, well, so we'll go down here. We'll get the bees. We'll get the honeycomb. Oh, also went off over somewhere. That's full again. How much we got here? Not bad. Let's put those in there. And then let's go get from the bees. I think I might try putting full blocks behind there, just to test it out, see if it, because you can still reach it from the bottom. Well, let me actually. I didn't notice if the iron farm was still working or not. Sometimes it'll kind of shut off because you need to let the villagers sleep. But I have a feeling because we've been around and because the nights haven't been immediate, should go any second now. Unless they do need to sleep. Whoops. There he goes. You can see they just spawn and they fall into there. I wonder if I can reach them. Yeah, I reached them. I might be able to get a couple of iron golem heads out of it. I'm trying to think where I even have to go to collect that. I put a box down here somewhere. I think it's over there. Let me go around and find out. Yeah, it's right here. Nope. Because everything else goes... I guess I can show you. Everything else gets... yeah, it's definitely working now. Everything else gets sorted out, whether it's poppies or iron. Just with a little sorting system, the same one I used last season in the big base. See how it's been doing while I've been working in the area. Because I think if I'm over there, it's still in range. It should be. So, yeah, because it was like here when I started tonight, maybe. And that was about an hour and a half. Hour, maybe almost 2 hours ago now. So it's doing pretty good. And it's got lots of storage, so it won't overflow. I forgot to get some dirt. This is where I had my bees too, and I had flowers right over there on the other side, and they would just stay here in front of the thing. Sometimes you'd push them, and then they'd go do something, but you'd have to push them every single morning. I don't know what. I don't know if it's because I got their stuff with a silk pickaxe, or what. Why do I have a dark oak sign on me? Let's throw that in here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the reason is. Why they weren't working, because I tried it in a creative world and I did the same thing. I took it with a silk touch gold iron pickaxe and moved them, and they didn't work at all. But even the ones I bred didn't work, so I don't know what the deal is with that. But with that farm I designed, it doesn't matter. I didn't really design it, I'm pretty sure. I just didn't look anything up to make it because I knew it would work that way. Doesn't mean I designed it. I'm sure there's a million people who have a farm like that, but let me get this. Alexa, tell me a joke.
Did you hear about the two octopuses in love? They went everywhere hand in 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 hand.
Oh, that's stupid. I love it. Oh, I moved my mic. I wonder if she's loud enough to... Oh, I don't think there's actually anybody in here to tell me. I'll have to watch it back on the VOD and see. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's get this popping and or locking. There we go. Almost have a perfectly flat earth here. Oh, and you know what? I just realized it's also hollow earth. We're hitting all the conspiracy theories tonight. Ah, okay. Thankfully that didn't happen 10 blocks over that way. That would have been bad. I was just testing the acrobatics, see if, if they were working. Sometimes, I don't know when it triggers, but sometimes you'll just, it just says rolled and you don't take any damage. Which is pretty cool. It's only happened to me once, but it was pretty neat. Or maybe you take half damage. I'm not actually sure. I just know it said rolled. And I didn't notice that I took any damage, but that doesn't mean that I wasn't, like, down a few hearts anyway. Let's come up this way now. Why did I do that? That was the opposite of what I wanted to do. This one won't be easy. I wish they were all like this. It would have been done so much faster. Okay. There's a hole behind me. I think I can time it and get... Oh, I did it! Hell yeah. Now I feel like I really know what I'm doing. But I forgot about this hole immediately. Oh. It's not gonna... Run into... Oh, there we go. Jesus. Keep running into the edges here. Oh, because that was there. None of this is what I wanted. Thanks. At least that's way faster. So it's just me on. What's TPS mean? I didn't realize Scotty and says he even left. I wonder if he got his, he was looking for frogs. I wonder if he ever got them. They're building a pretty sweet dwarven base from what I've seen so far of it. And they got like little cottages and stuff up on the surface and everything. I don't even have a starter house. I just live on a bed on the middle of a big flat plain. Yeah, you know what? We'll just go to here. You know what? No, maybe we won't. We'll go to here. Bring it out this way. Maybe we'll compensate for those trees instead of cutting them down. Well, I can always cut them down. I can always plant them again. I got tons of saplings because of, you know, chopping down basically a giant oak forest area. All because I like the green color of this grass. I might make the yard of the castle even like, kind of like if I do go with a darker theme, I'm probably not going to make it all like nicely manicured. I'll probably mess it up with like, you know, coarse dirt and all kinds of other stuff, like path blocks and stuff. But like, I wanted this nice green because last season I was so jealous that Sean's grass, he did a woodland mansion and it was, you know, dark oak forest. They might always be, I can't remember. But his grass was so green every time I went over there I was jealous of it, so I wanted to have it. I'll at least have it around. I don't know if I'll have it like I said as part of the build, but if anything, maybe I'll have a little bit outside the fence. Have like a, you know, like if the, oops. You know, like maybe if this was the fenced area, right? Maybe it'd be something like this coming out just a little bit more so we could have a bunch of grass close by, even though like, we're not necessarily using it as part of the build. It could surround it and make everything look nice. That's the idea anyway. We'll see. I might just use it in the, like I might just have a nice manicured lawn. Maybe that's the way we go with this. Depends on the build palette, really. Like if I can get a good, really dark palette. I'm gonna go cut this tree down. And this tree down. And maybe this tree. Oh, dang. Oh, I got both those trees. That's handy. The only problem with this is you get stuff like that a lot. Oh, wow, that's neat. There's a mushroom inside the ground there. I'm keeping that. I don't want to cover that at all. I think that's really cool. What if my axe will explode on the next one? It did not. It will. That's what I've been doing with these. Usually it leaves you with one durability at some point. Oh, I haven't been down there. I'll have to go check that out sometime. Oh, that didn't. I gotta go build another axe too. And I gotta light up over here. I know everything spawns different now, so it's not. It shouldn't be like a lag problem with the server anymore if you have a bunch of mobs around you, because I think, or maybe actually maybe it is, because I think it doesn't do like it used to, where it would only load in a specific amount of mobs. No matter how many players is online, it would load up like a whole bunch of mobs. So, like, if you had a bunch of people in different places, it would, like, keep loading mobs in all those places, and then if... Or, no, is it a global mob camp? I don't remember how it worked. It might have been a global mob camp, where, it would just leave the, there would only be so many mobs that spawn in the whole world. Now I think it's centralized to each player. So maybe if you have more players on there all loading stuff, you get more lag. I don't know. I heard one of them talking on VulgarCraft about it. Or maybe it's just Exuma in one of the snapshots or something. I don't exactly remember what it was. But it was something to do with a new mob cap generator thing. It does seem like more mobs spawn around you, though. I remember playing on VulgarCraft in other seasons. Sometimes, if there was other people on, you could go do whatever you wanted, basically, because there wasn't hardly any mobs anywhere. Oh, it's almost a second box full. Where the hiccups? But yeah, you could run around doing whatever you wanted, basically, because there's like 3 mobs would spawn on you or whatever. But this season doesn't seem to be like that. What was I doing? I can't remember last season or not, because I was underground most of the time, so I wasn't really out doing much, because it was all lit up around me. Oh man, my back is... This chair is doing something like... I don't know if I'm gonna try moving it to a different location here. It's new and I'm not used to it yet. It was fine all day, but I think I might have moved where it was. I don't know. Either way, I could put up with it for another hour. Oh, you know what? While I'm out here and I have extra shears, I might as well keep shearing this sheep. Hey there, pal. Thank you kindly. Yeah, I should be able to. Okay, now I move my chair, now it crackled. It's not a new chair. It's just new to me. It's just up way too high. I had to move my keyboard onto my desk. So I'm hoping that typing and moving around, clicking on the keyboard isn't coming up too hard over the mic. Because if I know me, I've got thunder fingers. Not as bad as Battle Beast. That guy, man. When you're like Discord and stuff with him, actually, not so much now, because Discord does a pretty good job of like getting rid of sound like that. But before they put that in, man, you could hear that dude type from a mile away. Oh, let's Can't wait to get this done so I can actually start to build. It'll be daunting, to say the least, but at least it'll be better than what I got going on now, which is just a flat area. I think I'm going to build a fence first, because I got to figure out how long the sides are, though. I couldn't figure it out from the picture quite, just when I was looking at it. It's got a couple of pictures on Minecraft.net. I think that's where I got it. No. Maybe? I do intend, once I start to building it, to fully credit whoever made it, because it's going to be very similar. It's just, I'll change a few things for my liking. But I just can't remember offhand. I do have a bookmark and everything, so for crying out loud, I'm just wasting dirt, but I got so much now it doesn't really matter. And I can always go dig down here if I need more. I still don't want to waste it like that. There we go. We're almost done this side. Just one more row after this, and then we can go chop those trees down again. And we'll have to terraform this eventually, but right now let's go back. Get some sleep. Shear the sheep. Maybe we'll go get the honey again too. Sheep is paying off gangbusters. Every time he gives me like 3. Actually, you know what? While we're down here, let me see about this. I don't have dark oak on me. Well, that's a first. I'll change that and then maybe I'll sleep and then I'll change it just because there's nothing around. I might as well sleep now. I'm curious as to whether it'll stop it flying back at me. Because I don't want to have to run into the thing every time, you know? Okay, so let's put these in. Because we can still get it from the bottom here. It seemed to fix our problem. Nothing's laying on top still? No, we're good. Very nice. Okay, so that fixed that minor problem. Oh. Yeah, put those away. I'll have to put a dark oak under there. Oh, nice. We got 6. Whoa! Hey, bud. Jesus Christ. Come on. I was not expecting an Enderman to be there when I turned around. I mean, he could have teleported right beside me. Oh, yeah, I guess either side there. I was going to say, he could have, but I was standing in the middle of those blocks, maybe he couldn't have. But he could have teleported the other way behind us. Make sure this thing's still working. Yep. Ooh, I gotta make sure I don't break the signs or anything. I just want to see if I can get a head out of it. I guess we could use it as an experience farm too. Although, I didn't get experience there from that. I think I hit them too late. Or too early. Which probably means I also don't have a chance to get ahead from them. Good. More string. I've been killing spiders every time I see them because I'm going to need a ton of string. And so far we have 20. Which I think, does that make 20 candles? I used to have a lot more dirt in there. I have a whole other case though, so we'll be good. Oh, I had to say something. You only gave me one that time. It's okay, sheep. That was my fault. I jinxed you. This isn't going to stay a straight line, but for now, it just fills in the hole. Although it would be kind of funny. Have a big, hopefully really cool build, and then you just have some shitty, like, straight line landscaping. That would be pretty funny. And so I keep getting these. So those are out of the way. You know, I can trim those off later. No big deal. These are going to be in the way, though. That was a pretty big explosion. We get 2 dark oak trees and at least 1 oak tree and a big mushroom. Well, can't even pick the mushrooms up. I'll go drop these off. And make a new axe. Pop these in here. Oh, we got a stack of them now. Nice. I have tons of red mushrooms. I need to make an axe. I have my diamond one, I just don't want to break it. I gotta get mending, which means I'm gonna make my villagers into librarians eventually. I have actually another villager down in the thing ready to go. I just have to give him a profession. So maybe I'll make him. That actually has 1 durability on it if you wonder why I threw it away. There they are. You get so many more red mushrooms than you get brown mushrooms. I think that was just one mushroom and it gave us 16. Because we had to do 2 to get 17 for the other ones. Do I need to get rid of these ones? Yeah, just probably, maybe just this one. The rest might be... Okay, these ones too. Damn it. Okay. Now we can start putting down some more. Some more dirt, because I can't silk touch any grass. wish I was better at this one where you just turn sideways and then fall off the side, I guess. I think speedrunners are really good at that one. Like I wouldn't know though. It took me 7 years to finally beat the dragon. To be fair, I didn't know how easy it was, and the one time I went, it was right after I came back to playing when 1.13 came out, because I'd been watching VulgarCraft, and I saw the elytra and stuff. I'm like, oh, that's really cool. And then I didn't look up the dragon fight or anything. I just went in. I didn't realize to get back out that you had to beat the dragon, so I just went in to like look around, and as I was there, I was showing somebody how it worked, and the freaking dragon came. I spawned on like just the shittiest little island, and the dragon spawned in and knocked me off, and yeah, all my good armor went into the void. It was funny. So that was my first end experience. But then when I actually went to fight it the first time, it's actually on our YouTube channel. It was so easy, I couldn't believe it. Like, I was just on normal, but I was also only in like very quickly enchanted iron armor because I had god armor at that point. And I'm like, there's no way I'm risking this. Because by the time I went to... Actually, you know, maybe I still could have made some. But it was still a pain in the ass to make it all. So I was like, nah, I'm not risking this. I'll just take some shitty armor. And then if I do decide to fight it, I said, I'll change and I'll fight it in the good armor. Nah. I never had to. I just wore crappy iron armor, and now when we do our community fights, I try to wear the crappiest. I think last time I wore leather. Like, I had diamond armor, but I took it off just to wear leather when we went and fought it. That might have been season 3, actually. Because last season it was just me, Chris, and Spooky that went and fought. And Dispatcher Kane, which... I shot him right in the head. It was so funny. I was able to put the dragon, and he just ran right across. I don't know if he jumped or what happened. Either way, I took him right in the skull with my bow and killed him immediately. Oh, it felt so bad. He took it all good sport because he knew I wasn't out to get him or anything. But man, it was so funny. Oh man, we still have a long way to go here. But got a lot done too. This whole section wasn't done. Filled in a bunch over there. That side, actually the far side over there is ready now. I just got to do a little bit over there. Oh my god. I'm trying to go too fast now. Let's go sleep. We'll sleep. We'll shear the sheep. We'll go get the bees in the morning. Everything's working out great. Alright. Where'd that spider go? Oh, there's a couple of them. Another spider. Oops. I was right-clicking to try to put that ability on. There we go. Oh, I thought that was string. I was like, I better not drop that string. Oh yeah, got these two. Alright, let's go get the bees. Let's go get the honey, I mean. Honeycomb, I guess. Can't get enough of that honeycomb. Oh, wait. I think I actually have honeycomb. I know what I'm having for breakfast. Alright, how's this been doing while we've been down here? Almost a whole row. Very, very nice. Thought they were glitched again. Iron farm still working. Perfect. I don't know if Rich has been over to get any iron from it. I'll have to... Next time we're on together, I'll have to call him over and make sure he gets some. Because he helped me dig it out, and I'm fine with sharing it, so. Because we both needed iron tools, really. Just because my diamond is almost done, and I want to get this terraforming done before I do any other mining or stuff like that, just because this shit sucks. It'll be worth it in the end when it's all done and there's a big giant house sitting here. But for right now, this is going to be the worst part of the build for sure. Everything else I get to be creative with. This I'm just like, dirt, dirt, more dirt. Hey, anybody got any dirt? Dirt, dirt. Dirt, dirt, dirt. Dirt, dirt, dirt. Dirt, 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 dirt. I made up my own language. It's called dirt. I don't know. I'd explain it to you, but it's pretty complicated. I still don't know that. I don't know what the unarmed stuff does. I wonder. Maybe you could be a cool monk or something. Maybe you can disarm and stuff. I don't even know what the combat skill's doing this. It's supposed to make it more like an MMO, and it does seem to. Like the skill levels up and stuff. I like it. Everyone seems to. I went looking for lava the other day. It didn't take long. I forget where I got it from. I didn't just go to the... Or did I just go to the nether? No, I didn't just go to the nether to get it. Where did I go? I think I knew where there was some down in a cave, but it took me a while to get down to get it. I could have just walked over there and grabbed that one. I might actually do that later. Just because I have my lava bucket's empty. I used it for the iron farm. You can't just have an empty lava bucket. Could always set up a lava farm, but I don't see when I'm going to need any more of it. I also don't have any pointed dripstone. That was not exactly what I had planned. Perfect. All right. Let's get our ass back up here. Let's not just randomly let go of shift this time. No, I was thinking maybe we could make the front on this side, but there's a better, bigger lake / river system over that way. I think it'll look better. Maybe not better, but just as good. Because that looks really nice coming in there like that with the big mushrooms and stuff. I guess I could always grow big mushrooms out there. No one's stopping me. Get both these. Of course. Because there was a tiny hole, so of course I walked into it. You know, let's go down here a little ways. See what's down here before it accidentally gets covered up. Oh, there's that mushroom again. Oh. Just a little lake and a big old ravine here. Oh, here we go. Now we're getting all crazy. What was that, eh? Not a lot in here. We'll go the other way a little ways. Let's see what's over that way. Past the mushroom here. There's maybe nothing past the mushroom. I don't even know. Well, whatever. This will work. So, not worried about missing anything down there. We'll just fill that right over if we need to. Not too far. I mean, look, we can see the end now. Just got to connect those two sides up and that'll be good. I think we can finish that off before the end of the stream, too. Should be good. Oh boy. Oh, I forgot to put that away. Oh, that was the sugarcane farm downstairs. It scared the shit out of me. Alright. Well, the sun's about to go down. Let's go see if we can get some more. I really need to stop walking in that fire. I don't even need it anymore. I should actually get rid of it. Because I put a smoker in here and I have access to golden carrots. What have you bees been doing? Jack and shit, that's what. Oh yeah, I just noticed. Connected textures because I have Optifine again. I love it. I think that one's full now. This is just this middle one. Those lazy middle bees. Oh, I was hoping we might have got a full thing, but we didn't. Let's try this again. Yeah, so it definitely just goes forward now, which is great. Oh, that's my wrist. I keep cracking because it's starting to hurt. I had to move my keyboard up onto my desk, so now it's in a way different position because this chair is so high. It's really annoying. But, I mean, free chair, right? You can't win them all. But my other chair finally gave up, so I gotta commend it on a whole bunch of years of good services. That thing should have fucking broke years ago with my fat ass. Thanks, sheep. Appreciate it. Let's see, I gotta get these trees out of here. Just a few, though. And probably that one down there. But I'll get that when I get closer to it. Goodbye, hole. This is gonna look so dumb for a while until I fix the landscaping, but it'll be fine. I guess I could have left that there. At least I have one tiny section that's a little bit random. You know what? I'm gonna leave that one there because I screwed up. So whatever. You can get away from me, spider. I need that string. We used to have a plugin on here last season and the other seasons where you could get you just make wool into string, but I don't think we have that anymore. I mean, we'll probably end up getting all that stuff back. It's just, my guess is it's not ready for 119 yet. But I couldn't tell you. I don't really know much about that end of things. Do this from down here yet. Not quite. I mean, I can, but I don't think it's faster. I think it's slower. If I did this way, though. Alright, stop misclicking. Yeah, this is better. Close, but no cigar. Guess I got rid of these trees now. Damn it. You take damage from that. When you're not wearing, like before I was wearing, like, I have an iron golem head that I was wearing around, and I just had, like, I had my diamond chest piece and my diamond shoes. I didn't have my, helmet and I was just wearing iron pants. That thing would like hit me for almost half health. You really got to pay attention to it. Alright, so let's put this in there. Make an axe. I guess I'm getting a good amount of oak and birch. Okay, we'll get rid of these trees. And we'll get back to doing what we've been doing literally all stream. Oy vey. Ha! Wasn't sure I was going to get all three of them. Yeah, and then those few over there. I might as well get them right now. So we won't have to worry anymore. They will be done and out of here. Oh. Yeah, I'm going to need those ones too. Alright. I think I'll even do this one. Oh, I mean, I would have. Alright, do I got it? There we go. I knew there'd be more. There's always more. I don't even remember cutting that one down. But yeah, I think that those two might be the last two we have to cut. Because this one's out of the way. That one's low. I'll cut that one down anyway, just because. But it'll be a minute anyway. We'll put down some more. Yeah, we'll get a lot more of this done right now. Just jump for these three. I was filling that hole later, so this is just so much faster for the most part. Oh, it was till I couldn't actually reach anymore. There we go. It's going a little faster than it was anyway. At least for this part, we'll have to go fill in the rest, but I mean, as long as this is working, I'm going to keep doing it. Looks like about all I can do there, though. All right. How close we are now. We can taste it. Well, I can. But I'm used to eating dirt. I'm a soil scientist. Well, I used to be. It's, believe me, it's not as exciting as it sounds. Does actually come in quite handy for gardening now. It's about all I use it for these days. $12,000 well spent. I'm glad I live in Canada because otherwise it would have been a lot more expensive. Maybe. I'm not sure how much like a trade school costs in the States. I know university is much more expensive there. And hopefully we get this done. I think I might have enough wool for so far. For right now, anyway. Well, I guess I could keep going to get it, but not a huge deal. Sleep and I'll put the other stuff away. We'll get back to it. I saw some more there, but well, you spawned a long way away. I don't know why I did it that way. I was going to come this way this time. Just to be for Christ's sake. Nice. Hey, Pig, you might want to get out of there, buddy. Oh, I didn't make an axe. I was gonna. Oh well. So where the hell do I get up over here? That's a very good question. I guess I'll just build my way up. Out of the way, piggy. Almost done. I gotta tell you, I'm getting. You gotta be fucking kidding me. I'm just building my way back up. I do not even care anymore. I have another whole chest full of dirt that I don't even. Like, after this, I have no use for it. Other than. I guess if I want to make mud. I might make an automatic mud farm. I saw Xuma made one. He was showing it off on a VulgarCraft video. I think it came out today. It doesn't look that hard to figure out, so I think I could probably do it. That is if I use stone bricks. But that's why I keep... Wow, this stupid chair. It feels like it's trying to push me like forward out of the fucking thing. And I'm like, I don't want to go forward. I want to sit right where I want to sit. I'm sure Earthworks or somebody has a crazy mud farm that like does 1 million mud a second or some shit. These guys always have crazy stuff. Maybe Il Mango has one that'll like blow the socks out of your entire server. But I don't know. Well, I might actually build one of those crazy ones if I do need a mud farm, because I made one on my hardcore world, just that I made up myself, which was just a trench, 2 deep trench, and you just basically hold down the water bottle and the dirt, or you put the dirt down on the bottom layer, and then you just basically hold down the water bottle. I'm gonna have to get rid of that mushroom and that tree. We can do that later. We're gonna have to go back for more dirt soon anyway. Fuck me. Really? Hey, Sleepy. Thanks for the road, buddy. How you doing tonight? I was not expecting that. I hope you like me placing dirt, because this area used to be a whole forest. Good, I'm glad you're doing good. Oh my god, I think I'd be better at this after 2 hours of doing it. Yeah, it was. Luckily, it's mostly, well, I guess it is a pretty big area. It's all hollow under here too. But I need it because I'm making a huge mansion. And like I counted out what I'll need for just the fence at the back and at the front will be 153 blocks across. And if I want to make it easy on myself, then it's got to be a flat area. So I dug, actually, if we look over here, it used to be the whole area where I started digging was up on this level. So I've dug it down 2, and I dug out a whole bunch over there. And then I haven't dug over here, I've just cut down trees. But I've built up a little bit of it. It's going to be, I'll contour it and stuff later, but for now, it can just be grass steps. I don't really care. And then this also, I'm not doing it at the moment, but I'll bring it down and like join it with that river and stuff, you know. But I just need it flat so I can start building the. Oh my god. That's been happening a lot. I must be starting to get tired of doing it because I'm starting to make more and more mistakes as we go on. It's been what? It's almost been 2 hours since I've started doing this tonight. I've been doing it, otherwise I've just been doing it in like little bits, you know, because this stuff will drive you crazy. It is, but I think it'll be worth it in the end. Because, like, this mansion I want to build is crazy cool. Like, I usually don't use designs from anywhere else. I usually just make my own stuff. But when I was looking for examples, I saw this one and it was so good. I was like, oh, I gotta make that. I am going to change it a bit to make it my own. Like, I'm going to change the color palette and stuff. But for the most part, I'm going to try to keep the build the same. I think when I'm done this stack, I might have put down I might have put down a double chest full of dirt. This stream. Still got to cut down those trees that are in the way over there too. It's funny you say that. I'll show you actually when I'm done putting these blocks down because these are the last dirt. I gotta go get some more. I'll show you what I did with the rest of my base for now. Actually, I think I'm going to continue doing it for the rest of the season. But, yeah, we'll go over here and I gotta get the bees honeycomb anyway. That's the entrance to the iron farm over there. It's been chugging away while I've been working, which is nice. Because I'm going to need a lot of iron for gates. Yeah, so this is where I live, basically. I should move my bed down here. Oh, good. These are all full up. But yeah, I think I'm going to continue. Like, I'm going to do a hallway down here you know, and put more farms in and stuff. I'll put doors into these places. This is a little, I call it the cantina, even though I don't really use it for anything because I hardly ever make potions. But I mean, we got a good amount of honeycomb because it's a big Gothic mansion, right? So I want to see if I can light it up completely with candles just to see. And over there's the iron farm. You can see it's working. It was working right there. Well, they spawn up in here and then they go into the lava. Yeah, I used to be really bad for that too. It's a good way to go. Like if you, because you don't really have to have a plan. You can just build what you want where you want. That's kind of what I used to do. And then, but then I don't know. I watched too much Hermitcraft, I think, and now I want to be like the builders on there, you know. And I'm generally pretty good at the building. Like yeah, I put down an entire chest except for 2 things of dirt today. Nice. But yeah, I always want to build something epic, especially for this if I'm going to be showing it off, you know. So I want people to come to my base and be like, "Oh, god damn, that's so cool." You know what I mean? Like, whereas single player, I don't build nearly as big of projects as I do on VulgarCraft because no one comes around to see them, really. My hardcore world is different because it's basically just for Twitch, so. Oh yeah, if you're wondering what all the weird stuff is, we're running MCMMO this season, so like you get skills and stuff. It's pretty cool actually. Did I break my axe? That must have cut down a shitload of tree. It did though, I guess. Okay, well. Guess I'll just collect my stuff and go sleep and make another axe. I'll actually go grab some more wool. I thought it was closer to having a whole stack than I was. Hey, buddy. Thanks. Oh yeah, I got villagers trapped underground there. That's my little breeding chamber. Good thing I'm almost done cutting trees in this area because my dark oak is almost full. Make another axe here. And sleep. I do a bunch of redstone crap and grinding materials. That's what I bring to the party. Yeah, I can follow a redstone tutorial. I'm not actually that good at redstone on its own. I do sometimes design my own stuff basically just to say I did. But it just takes so much longer for me to do it because I don't really understand it. That I generally just follow tutorials. And there's tutorials for everything, so it's not that bad. But it's one of I wish I was way better at it. I don't really understand it all that well. And I mean, I've tried. I could tell you what a T flip-flop is, but I couldn't point one out. Like, I might even know what it does. Like, I think it's just flips a switch 2 different ways or some shit. Maybe I don't know, but I gotta get over this one before it's done. Oh, fuck. No, I guess I'm just gonna keep doing that then. You have to right click to activate the thing, so I keep stripping the wood. It's so annoying. Okay, there we go. But it's better than cutting down a whole tree, so. Grab this so it doesn't go away, because I think I'm going to need a lot of dark oak for. I think that's what I'm going to change the color palette to. It's more of a dark oak and a. Yeah, grinding materials that's something I'm pretty good at. Not my favorite thing to do, but yeah, you just right click with any axe. That's a vanilla thing. That's not even the MCMMO thing. I don't need these. I'll get rid of them. But yeah, making the whole tree fall, that's an MCMMO thing. We added in. We're hoping it keeps players around a little longer. Because, like, we have, oh. Did not realize. Missed a whole bunch of wood over here. We have a bit of a problem on the server where, like, everyone's awesome to play with for the first 2 weeks. And then, like, everybody disappears, you know? There's usually only 4 or 5 people left by the end of the season. So we figured maybe the MMO stuff will keep them around. I just bit my tongue a little bit. That sucked. Whatever. I have been on all night by myself. Well, no, I guess Scotty just went off about 45 minutes ago, but I haven't seen a wandering trader yet this season. Usually they're around all over the place. That's where I get free leads from. So I just kill them and their camels. I mean, well, it's llamas, not camels, but I mean, I don't do that. Who would ever do that? That's mean. I just noticed I'm gonna have to cut down that tree just because it bugs me. I'll do that in a minute. It must have been close to one of the other trees, but not close enough for the thing to actually take the whole tree down. Because look how stupid it looks. It's a tree with a bald spot. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go get rid of that. I can't handle it. Bad enough I gotta look at my own bald spot. Oh my god, every fucking time. I'm gonna have to cut down the tree beside it too, just because otherwise the leaves won't go away. There. Are you happy now, game? I cut down another tree. If this server starts heating up, it's not my problem. Oh, the stripped wood looks weird, or the MCMMO stuff? Yeah, it actually it's really good. Like if you're building a wall and you want like a similar color that looks a little different, like for contouring, or not contouring, but like oh Jesus, I need to stop falling off the edge of things. At least there's water there this time. But like if you just want the wall to not look like it's all made of like oak planks or whatever, it's pretty good to put in there. I don't really use the edge of it very much. Like, is it, you know, you can have it with that log type edge. I don't think I've ever used it that way. But like, if you just use the side of it in a wall, it'll look pretty good. Same with your building, like if you're building a wall where you wanted it mostly the same color, it just gives you a few more colors to work with that you can't get otherwise. So it's good for that too. It's pretty good for floors too. I think if you set one this way and then one this way, it makes like a little. Do I have a couple on me? Yeah, maybe I can. So I need a dirt there, and maybe like this and like that and like that. I thought it did more of a pattern. I mean, I guess if you repeated it over and over, it would probably look pretty good that way. I don't know. I have never really built a floor like that before, but I've seen other people do it. It could be, you know, it could be like a texture pack they were using too. Zombie Cleo, I think, is who I saw doing it. Where she had it one way and then the other, and it looked like the pattern looked different than that did right there, but she was also probably using a different type of wood. Oh, she was using, I think, 2 different colors of wood. So that might change it up too. Stop putting stuff in the wrong spot. Oh, I'm so happy I'm almost done. Yeah, I watch. I watch a fair amount of the hermits on VulgarCraft. So I don't know. I think I pick up a lot of things that I half learn. You know what I mean? And like I think I know what I'm talking about, and then I try it and like it fails completely, like right there with the striped wood. But I know Zombie Cleo makes her floor some way like that. But I don't know, like I said, she might be using a slightly different texture pack, and that could be what does it. Whereas I just use vanilla. Well, I use Optifine. So like I get the grass goes down the side like that instead of having the dirt everywhere. And the last three. I guess I might as well do that other row too. Really? And the glass textures stick together as well. Which makes glass look way better. Because you can make like a big window instead of just a little shitty one. Oh, this is good timing too. It's almost time for the end of the stream, and I'm almost feeling it. Ooh, almost fell again. One of these days, it's going to cost me, but yeah, Optifine glass is so much better. That, and I love. I don't use many of the options for Optifine, but the glass I do definitely the grass as well. But also, I absolutely love, like when I'm caving, I love having that torch in my offhand and just having it light the way. So much better. That's probably fine. I could probably go out. You know what? Let's do it because we're here anyway. We'll go out and meet up with that one over there. This will not stay as a square corner. I just need to have the area finished so that I can start doing something with it. Where's that other end? Thought it was closer. Here it comes. Perfect. There we go. Now this should all fit. I checked it earlier. The only thing I gotta do is over in this corner. I gotta bring it out so it matches the other side. Yeah, because it's got to go out to, like, I would say here. Oh, I do have more. Don't have enough to finish it, but I'll do this anyway because it won't take long. God, I wish the other side went this fast. That'd have been done an hour ago. Oh, of course I did one more for that. I was going to finish that right now. Give me exactly one. Thank you. All right. Bam. Did it. I better go hide in my little hole down here while I'll do the log out for the stream. Let's see if we got anybody to raid tonight. I don't know if anybody's on. Usually there's people on before I even get here, but I didn't see anybody tonight. I was in a big hurry to get the stream actually going. So let's see here. Got anybody on? Oh, Old Angry Gasm's on. What's he playing tonight? Yakuza, Like a Dragon. Birthday week time. Let's get soapy. Okay. Yeah. He got me just with the... Oh, right. I forgot I just moved my keyboard up. I still... Every time I go to type something, I pull out the drawer. There we go. So we'll pop over there. Yaki's Like a Dragon's a crazy game. I haven't played it, but I've seen some of it. It's pretty great, actually. There we go. See you next time, everybody.